Hello class, my name is Tyler Peter Michael. I am currently a staff sergeant in the United States Air Force, stationed here at Yokota Air Base here in Japan, where I work in maintenance on the C-130J aircraft that we have on base here. I've been here for almost 4 years now. Enjoyed my time in Japan. It's been a lot of fun enjoying the culture and exploring the culture. I'm actually, though, this summer I'll be PCSing back to the States, so heading back. But overall, my time here in Japan, I've really enjoyed it. So what are my job and career aspirations? Well, I'm currently pursuing a bachelor's degree in uncrewed and autonomous systems. If you guys don't know, that's working with drones, and that's kind of what I want to do. It's my career aspirations. I want to work with drones, whether it's coming back into the military as a civilian or working in the civilian sector, working on drones, just some way of working with drones. It seems like it's the way of the future, and I kind of want to get in on that and hopefully work some sort of job with drones down the road in the future. So, what do I think of when I hear the term ethics? I think of it basically knowing what's right and what's wrong, knowing what's good and what's bad, kind of something that we all have inside of us. That you kind of know if you're doing something maybe that you don't believe is right, there's just that little feeling that's kind of irking at you a little bit. Basically, like, hey, this isn't the right thing to do. Like everybody kind of has what they perceive is right and wrong, and that's kind of what I think of when I think ethics. With values differ from ethics, and that values, I believe, are something are taught and something that you learn from experiences you have in your life. So we all have different values because we all have different experiences and different backgrounds. But at the end of the day, it all kind of ties back in with ethics a little bit, and knowing what's good, what's bad, and what's right and what's wrong. But it's more just taught and learned from experiences. And finally, with morals, how they differ from ethics and from values. Honestly, I think it kind of blends together a little bit with the two. For morals, I would say that morals is more the same of just knowing what's right and what's wrong, good and bad. I'm looking forward to learning more in this class. The difference from morals has from values and ethics, because I know there is a difference, but for me they kind of all blend together a little bit, and that they're basically just kind of knowing what's right and what's wrong and what's good and what's bad. And it's something that we all have inside of us. So looking at the course schedule, what are some topics that particularly interest me and why? There's a lot of topics that interest me. There's a lot of the topics I noticed are very hot button issues that are kind of will spark a lot of discussion, a lot of conversation, which I think is really good. The one that jumps out at me the most is drugs, guns, and personal liberty. It's something that's going to be covered in Module 7. And the reason that one jumps out at me more than the others is I have a very strong opinion on guns and basically gun rights and stuff like that. And I have opinions on the others as well, but that was the one that kind of jumped out at me the most, is the one I'm most interested in. So that's the one that I'm looking forward to, but I'm looking forward to all of them. I think this is going to be a very enjoyable class, and I'm looking forward to the class as a whole. And finally, what do I believe to be the greatest moral, ethical concern facing the world today? Simply, I think it's climate change. So it's something that I think about every single day. I get into my car, drive to work, drive to where I can grab food, take a train, whatever it is. I'm always thinking, kind of just in the back of my mind, like, man, we're producing a lot of emissions, and I look around me and I see all these cars and everything all around. It's something that like I said, I think about all the time. But like was said in the video earlier in this module, we still have to get from point A to point B. We got to get to where we're going. So that's kind of an moral ethical dilemma that I think everybody probably deals with a little bit, and it's definitely something that I deal with as well. So I think that's the biggest one that faces the world today. But finally, I look forward to working with everyone, and I appreciate everyone's time. Thank you.